Hello students, welcome to the class of third year of Computer and Information Technology. We are studying the CSS subject, that is client side scripting, and the subject code is 22519. In the previous videos, we have learned about the basic JavaScript programming. Now we will move on our second chapter, that is array, functions and strings. The weightage of marks for this chapter is 14 marks. Now we will see the learning outcomes. The today's video's learning outcomes are array, declaring an array, initializing an array, defining an array, looping an array. And there are the different methods used by array objects. The first topic of this chapter is array. We will learn about array declaring, array initializing, array defining and looping of an array. Then the different array methods like adding element in array, sorting, combining, etc. Now we will go through the array. The basic concept of array is collection of similar data type element, and in JavaScript array is an object. In JavaScript array is a special variable which can hold more than one value at a time. JavaScript array is an object that represents a collection of similar types of elements. JavaScript arrays are used to store multiple values in a single variable. The general syntax for array: var array name and the value 1, value 2 up to value n. Var means this is the data type of JS, that is JavaScript, and the array name is a variable. Then value 1, value 2, we can insert the different value in the array. The example for array is var emp, this is Pooja, Shital and Ratan. This is the array containing the strings. Var emp, var emp is a array name. Now the second example is var cars. Cars, these are the company name of the cars. That is Saab, Volvo, BMW. Means from the example we can say that it holds more than one value at a time, and also the collection of the similar type of element. Means if array name is car, then we have to insert only the car's company name. Then here the emp, where emp means in the array we have to insert only the employee for that particular company. This is the basic concept of array. This is one more method in JavaScript to declaring array, that is using new keyword. The new keyword is used to declare the new array. This is new keyword. Var array name equals to new array. This is the syntax for declaring using keyword new. Here new keyword is used to create instance of array. For example, var points equals to new array, and these are some numeric values. And second example is var emp equals to new array, and emp0 equal to Arun, emp1 is equal to Varun, emp2 is equal to John. In the first example, we see that all the values are the numeric values, and in the second example, these values are the string values. In the second example, emp0 means index pointer 0 assign the EMP name, that is Anu. Then index pointer 1 Varun, index pointer 2, that is John, and so on. In the array, we know that the index pointer always start with 0, then 1, then 2, up to n number of elements. Now the next learning outcome of our video is access array. We can access array element by referring to the index number. As I said that index numbers always start from 0 up to n. We will see the example. In this example, cars is a array name, variable is a data type, and Saab, Volvo, BMW are the array elements. Where name is equal to cars of 0. Now we are accessing the particular array element referring by the particular index number, and our particular index number is 0. In this example, array element is accessed by the referring 0th index number. It will access the first element of the array, that is Sam. If we change this index number 0 to 2, then it will access the third element of the array, that is BMW. Means it will display the third element, that is BMW. In this way, we can access any array element. Also, we can change array elements using the accessing method. Now we will see changing an array element. This statement changes the value of the first element in the cars. In this method, we have to assign the element of the particular index number, or we have to assign the value for the index number which we want to change. Car of 0th element is equal to open, where cars is equal to Saab, Volvo and BMW. In this example, we are changing the Saab into Apple. These are the basic concept of the array in JavaScript. Now our next learning outcome is looping array element. The user-friendly loop for array is for loop, as well as the safest way to loop through an array is using a for loop. We will see example for loop. Write a program to display the fruit name using for loop. As our doc type is HTML as usual, that's why doc type is HTML, then HTML tag and body tag. And this is the script tag. In script tag, we are declaring the variables, declaring the array, and declaring the f length, that is fruit dot length. Fruit dot length calculate the total length of the array. Means the array containing the number of elements. Length calculate the number of elements containing in the array. Now we will use the for loop. For I is equal to 0, I is less than f length, I plus plus. Text and fruit. This will display the fruit name. In the elements of array, there are 4 elements in the array. So it will check the condition up to 4. It means it will check condition until I counter reaches up to 3. After that, if condition get false, then it will be exit from the loop. So the output of the program will display the fruit names only. Now the next learning outcome of our video is JavaScript array methods. There are different array methods in the JavaScript. Let's see the list of the JavaScript array method with their description and with their syntax. These are the different array method used by JavaScripts. First is here our concat. Concat means combining the two arrays. It returns a new array object that contains two or more merged array. Syntax is array.concat and in the parenthesis array1, array2 up to array n. Concatenation is nothing but the method in which two or more arrays are combining together and form a new array. Now next array method is pop. This method removes the last element from the array. It removes and returns the last element of an array. And the syntax is array.pop. Now next method is push. It adds one or more element to the end of an array. Array.push in parenthesis element 1, element 2 up to element n. We can add number of elements at the end of an array using this push method. Now next is our reverse method. It reverses the element of given array and the syntax is array.reverse. Reverse method display the reverse order of the array. Suppose in array there are 1, 2, 3 elements and after using reverse method it will display 3, 2, 1. Now the next method is shift method. Shift method removes the first element from the array. It removes and returns the first element of an array, that is length. Also length will be changed. Array.shift. See here in the pop element it removes the last element of array, but in the shift method it removes the first element of an array. That's why length of the array should be changed. Now next is the slice method. Slice method is used containing the copy of the part of the given array. Means it contains the small part of the array. Array.slice and in parenthesis start end. Now next method is a sort method. It returns the element of the given array in a sorted order. Default sorted order is ascending order. Array.sort and it is compare functions. In data structure we have seen the different types, different sorting techniques, but in the JavaScript this is the sort method through which we can sort the elements. Now next method is splice method. Splice method add or remove element from array or add element to the array. Array.splice start delete element 1, element 2 and element up to n. This is the syntax for splice method. Now next method is local string method. The local string method returns the string containing all the element of a specified array. Array.toLocal string. This is the simple method of JavaScript. Next is our toString. ToString, it converts the elements of a specified array into string from without affecting the original array. array to string. It converts the whole array into the string format. Now next is our unshift method. It adds one or more element in the beginning of the given array. Array dot unshift element 1, element 2 and up to element n. Pop method remove the last element, but the unshift method remove the first element of array. This is the difference between pop and the unshift method. Okay, the last method is values method. It creates a new iterator objects carrying values for each index in the array. The syntax for values is array dot values. These are the different array methods used by JavaScript. Now we will see some MCQs of the topic, today's topic. First MCQ is a set of unordered properties that has a name and value is called dash. There are the four options for this MCQ, that is string, array, serialized object and object. The answer is object. Now the second MCQ is a collection of elements of the same data type which may either in order or not. It's called dash. The options are strings, array, serialized object and object. The answer of this question is array. Now we will see the next MCQ. What will happen if we execute the following piece of code? The code is script where ARR means array is equal to 431 for I is equal to 0, I is less than 4, I plus plus and the document dot write ln array of I and script ending. The options are the output will be 431, the output will be 43 undefined 1, it will result in an error, it does not run at all. Answer is the output will be 431. Now we will see the next MCQ. Which one of the following options is the correct output for the given code of JavaScript? This is the JavaScript statement where ARR is equal to 4321, where is equal to reverse is equal to array dot reverse, document dot write ln and reverse. The output for this code is, these are the options 1 2 3 4 4 3 2 1 3 and 1. Answer is A, that is 1 2 3 4. Answer is A because here we are using the reverse method. Now the next MCQ is which of the following given task is performed by the pop method of the array? It updates the element of the array, it increments the total length of the array by 1, it prints the first element and made no impact on the length of the array. Update the elements, remove one element of an array on each time the pop function called. And the answer is D. Means pop method is used to remove the element from the array. In this way we have learned about array method, accessing method and for loop. Thank you.